Summer wind whispers low. Empty swing moves just for show. I remember your laughter in the sun. Now the swing's still and the day feels done. We danced barefoot across the grass, but the moments we had, they didn't last. When the swing went still, I felt the pain, echoes of love that can't remain. I reach for you, but you're not there, only the empty air. Crickets hum a soft, lonely tune. Moonlight shining through the afternoon. I trace the chains where our joy once swung. Silent reminders of songs unsung. The porch creaks under my feet alone. I hear our whispers like a fading tone. I thought this swing would always hold the warmth of us, the stories told. When the swing went still, I felt the pain, echoes of love that can't remain. I reach for you, but you're not there, only the empty air. I walk here alone. Where our shadows used to fall. The porch swings sway without your weight. Sunset slow, marking fate. Footsteps linger where we once stood, silent reminders of what we could. Where our shadows used to fall, I still feel you in it all. Every laugh and every sigh echoes softly as I pass by. The fence line whispers through the grass. Time moves forward, yet memories last. I tip my hat to the empty lane and wonder if you feel the same. Don't turn back. The past won't stay. If love could linger in the air, I'd find you standing quietly there. But shadows fade with the setting sun and leave me walking all alone. Yeah, where our shadows used to fall, I still hear the memories call. Every smile and every tear lives in the place that once held us near. Creeps in across the field, crickets play the songs we sealed, I close my eyes and tip my hat where our shadows fell. I'm still at that.
I remember the porch and the sweetness of our summer days, when sweet tea turned bitter, the sun hid behind a cloud, your laughter slipped away like the ice in my glass, and the words we promised never came back. Sweet tea turned bitter, everything we held felt smaller. Every kiss, every glance faded like sugar in a fleeting dance. The swing still creaks where we once sat, the old fan hums a lonely chat. I pour my glass, but it's not the same. Your name lingers in the amber frame. Don't look back, the taste has changed, the love slipped away. If summer couldn't last, the sugar stayed. We never let our hearts drift away. But the heat fades, the shade grows cold, and the sweet teas turn bitter, just like old. Yeah, when sweet tea turned bitter, I held my heart and it grew thinner. Every whisper, every sigh, a toast to the love that waved goodbye. Evening falls, the fireflies hide. I tip my hat to the love that died. The porch is still, the glass is dry. Sweet tea turned bitter, I can't deny. The ranch feels empty. Even the saddle seemed to miss her.
Saddles without riders, lonely in the morning sun. The wind whispers through the barn, but I can't remember where we begun. Saddles without riders, just like my heart without you here. Every stirrup and every rope holds the echo of a tear. The fields we rode through yesterday now lie silent under sky so wide. Even the horses seem to know you left me with the tide. I call your name across the pasture, but the only answer comes inside. I reach for your hand in the empty barn, where your memory never dies. If saddles could carry hearts, I'd ride straight to where you are. But the trail is long and empty now, and you're beyond the stars. Saddles without riders, the barn feels colder every day. I trace the ropes you used to hold and watch you fade away. Evening falls and the lantern dims, shadows stretch across the floor. I linger where you used to be, but you ride forevermore.
The rain came quietly, but she left even quieter. She left with the morning rain, carried off by winds I couldn't chase. The windows fog with silent tears, and the dawn couldn't hide her face. She left with the morning rain. I'm standing in the puddles of our past. Every drop reminds me how she went away. Too fast, too fast. The porch still holds her fading scent. The kettle sings an empty tune. Even the old oak in the yard seemed to whisper that she's gone too soon. I call her name through stormy skies, but the rain just answers back. Every step I take across the yard feels like walking an empty track. If love could stay in drops of rain, I'd catch her in my hands again. But she's gone with the morning mist, and nothing remains. She lived with the morning rain, leaving echoes in every room. heart she carried out the door, left only gloom. Evening comes, the sky still weeps, clouds rolling like her side. I trace her steps along the dirt, but she doesn't say goodbye.
The sun leans low over the pasture, shadows stretch along the fence. I walk this path where we used to meet, the fence posts creak beneath my feet. Your laughter's gone, but the boards still know every secret that we used to show. The fence still waits for you, through the mornings drenched in dew, through every storm, every lonely sky. It stands while I just wonder why. The field has grown wild where we once stood, the wind hums softly through the timber wood. I trace your shadow in the fading light, the fence remembers every night. Time could turn and bring you back, I'd find the trail and follow the track, but boards and nails can't hold the past, and some memories are built to last. The fence still waits for you, through the mornings drenched in dew, through every storm, every lonely sky. It stands while I just wonder why. Never forget the way you closed that door. The hinges sang a bitter tune. I watched you walk away too soon. Sunlight cut across the floor, and I froze at that closing door. The way you closed that door left me standing on the floor. Every word I wished to say faded like the end of day. The hallway echoes empty sound, footsteps lost where love was found. Your shadow lingers in the hall, but nothing answers to my call. Don't look back, it's gone for good.
If love could stay, it would've known. But the silence says you've gone, and every crack in that old door reminds me what I'm longing for. Yeah, the way you close that door ripped the heart I can't restore. Every tear I never showed falls where only sorrow goes. Night drifts in across the hall, crickets sing a lonely call. I tip my hat and walk once more, haunted by that closing door. The sky opened up, and so did the heartache. Rain fell harder that night. I remember the porch light fading slow. Your shadow danced in the storm below. Every drop hit harder than goodbye, and I could only watch the love run dry. Rain fell harder that night, my love, than all the tears I've cried alone. The thunder masked the words we never said, and left my heart a silent stone. Windows fog with memories of you. Coffee cold, the chair unused. I walked the hall where your laughter stayed, but the storm had taken it away. If time could wash the pain away, I'd hold you close, I'd make you stay. But the rain kept falling, relentless and true, and no shelter could bring me back to you. Rain fell harder that night, my dear, washing footprints off the floor. Love slipped away with every storm, and I can't find it anymore. lies empty now. Once full of colors, now just memories. Wildflowers don't bloom twice. I walk the path where we used to lie. Sunset painting your hair in the sky. Now the wind whispers your name alone, and every bloom reminds me I've grown alone. Wildflowers don't bloom twice, my love. The seasons turn, the rivers flow. I'll never hold your hand again, but your memory won't let go. Your laughter lingered in the morning dew, coffee cups and worn out shoes. I trace the steps we left behind. In every shadow you I find. If the world could turn back to yesterday, I'd hold your hand, I'd make you stay. But some songs are sung only once, and hearts must bear the consequence. Wildflowers don't bloom twice, my dear, and neither does love so true. I walk alone where we once were near, and the field cries out for you. Moonlight spills across the floor, shadows dance but you're no more. I walk the fields where we used to lie. The stars above just caught my sight. Every corner of this empty town echoes with your name, but you're not around. Where the moon found my tears last night, it held my sorrow in its silver light. Every shadow and every breeze carries the whisper of memories. The creek still hums our old refrain, but I can't hear your voice again. I trace the sky, I call your name, but the moon alone knows my pain. Lay my heart beneath the pines, where the night keeps your love in lines. Though you're gone, I feel you near. Where the moon found my tears, you appear. Where the moon found my tears last night, held my sorrow in its silver light. Every
shadow, and every breeze carries the whisper of memories.
I didn't hear it coming. Just a shadow in your eyes. Your coat left hanging by the door. The room feels smaller than before. Curtains sway but don't console. Empty echoes fill the soul. Whisper goodbye in the night, soft as the fading light. Every word you didn't say lingers here where I stay. Coffee cold on the windowsill, I trace your name, I always will. Footsteps fade, but still I hear the ghost of love I held so near. Don't turn back, let it go. If hearts could speak without a sound, we'd find the pieces lying round. The silence keeps what we can't claim. Love remains a quiet flame. Yeah, whisper goodbye in the night, carried away without a fight. Every tear I didn't show flows where only memories go. Streetlights hum along the lane. Your shadow dances in the rain. I tip my hat to what we had. I whisper goodbye, gentle, sad. Sunday mornings you wore that dress, but your eyes didn't shine today. Sunlight through the lace curtains
cast shadows where you stand. A quiet hum of the church bell, but no laughter fills your hand. Sunday dress without a smile, the pews can't hold this ache. Every step echoes lonely miles, and my heart begins to break. The garden gate swings in the breeze, your perfume lingers faint. I trace the path we used to walk and wonder who we ain't. If joy had stayed in your eyes, this house would sing instead. But silence wears your Sunday dress, and my prayers go unsaid. Sunday dress without a smile, every corner whispers your name. I reach across the empty aisle, but the feeling isn't the same. Photographs upon the mantle, frozen in a fleeting day. I hear your voice in the wind outside, but it slowly fades away.
Windows are open,
but no one's coming home. Windows of an empty cabin echo the footsteps that are gone. Curtains sway with the quiet breeze, and the dawn feels cold and drawn. I see your shadow in the morning light, but it fades before my eyes. Windows of an empty cabin whisper all our goodbyes.
the porch we love now gathers dust. Your laughter left a hollow sound. Even the fireflies hesitate, as if they've lost the light we found. I call your name through the still night. The wind carries it away. Every echo that returns to me you couldn't stay. If love could linger in the dust, I'd hold you in these rooms once more. But the cabin waits in silence now, just like the heart I wore. Windows of an empty cabin tell the story better than my voice. Every glance outside reminds me I've lost the choice. Morning light creeps through the broken panes. The floorboards hum your name. Though the world moves on outside, nothing here feels the same.
Night held its breath, and the stars turned their gaze away. When the stars looked away, I felt your hand slip from mine that day. Every shadow, every sigh fell quiet beneath the darkening sky. When the stars looked away, all the words we left unsaid would stay. Every tear, every plea faded with the night. Away from me. The porch swing sways in the gentle breeze. I hear your laugh through the whispering trees. The moon hides behind a clouded veil, and I follow your memory down a lonely trail. Don't reach back, the stars won't shine for us tonight. If love could hold the sky so near, we'd never part, we'd never fear. But the darkness fell, and you went away, leaving me in night where the stars look away. Yeah, when the stars looked away, I carried your memory through every day. Every whisper, every tear, the night remembers, but you're not here. Evening fades, the night grows long. I tip my hat to the love
return, but they don't know the heart I lost in the dark below. I never thought the shine would fade, but here it is. Rust on the wedding band, rust on the wedding band. The love we promised slipping like sand. Your laughter once bright as morning sun, now just echoes of what we've done. Rust on the wedding band, memories of holding your hand. Time and tears have worn it thin, yet I still feel you deep within. The porch is quiet, the garden grows wild. I wander through days like a lost child. Every corner whispers your name, but the rain reminds me nothing's the same. Promises fade, and hearts rush where they once were made. If I could take back all the years, I'd wipe away the hurt, the tears, but the middle holds what time has planned. Rust on the wedding band, rust on the wedding band. Love that slipped right through my hand. I trace a circle, cold and warm, remembering the day our hearts were torn. Night falls softly, the stars above. I hum alone a song of lost love. The ring rests heavy as silence stand. Rust on the wedding band. I walk the room where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. I see the ashes of love we used to hold. The embers gone, the smoke still drifts, your laughter lost in a rift. Where the fire died cold, our story left in shadows untold. I reach for warmth, but the flames are gone, and I'm left here trying to move on. Your coat still hangs by the door. I remember nights that are no more. The whiskey's gone, the clock ticks slow, but nothing fills the void I know. Love can fade, even where hearts once stayed. If I could light it once again,
whisper your name to the empty room, hoping the night might lift this gloom. The wind drifts through the broken pane, carrying echoes of our lost refrain. The hearth is dark, the world turns old. I linger still where the fire died cold. I watched it burn low, and then disappear. Your chair's empty on the porch. The swing still sways without your touch. Night settles like it always knew. I'd be waiting, thinking of you. When the porch light faded, I felt the cold. Shadows whispered stories untold. Every step you never made echoes still where memories stay. Wind hums through the old screen door. Every creak reminds me more of summer nights and laughter gone, of mornings waking all alone. Don't look back, let the night hold you. If time could bend, I'd call your name, but nothing's ever quite the same. The light that led you from my view left me here with the fading hue. Yeah, when the porch light faded, I felt it all. Silent prayers against the wall. Every word we never shared lingers softly in the air. Crickets rise to greet the dark. Stars align like a question mark. I tip my hat to the skies above. Remember the way you loved.
cruise across the plains, but you're gone, and even wild horses can't find you.
Wild horses can't find you. And through the fields where morning dew once knew, every trail, every fence we pass holds the memories I thought would last. Wild horses can't find you, no matter how far or more pursue. Every heartbeat, every cry echoes through the hill, under the sky. The sun sets slow, the horizon burns. I ride along where the river turns. Your laugh drifts by on the evening wind, but the chase is over and I can't begin. Don't look back, the wind knows where you've gone. If love could run as free as the plains, we'd never know these heartache pains. But the wild horses fade in the dust, and I'm left alone with a love I trust. Yeah, wild horses can't find you. Through the meadows, the sky's so blue. Every whisper, every sigh carries your shadow as I ride by.
Night drifts in, the stars appear. I tip my hat to the love so clear. The fields are wide, the path is through, but wild horses can't find you.
Moonlight spills across the floor, your shadows dance, but you're no more. I walk the fields where we used to lie, the stars above just caught my sight. Every corner of this empty town echoes with your name, but you're not around. Where the moon found my tears last night, it held my sorrow its silver light. Every shadow and every breeze carries a whisper of memory. The creek still hums our old refrain, but I can't hear your voice again. I trace the sky, call your name, but the moon alone knows my pain. I lay my heart beneath the pines, where the night keeps your love in lines. Though you're gone, I feel you near, where the moon found my tears, you appear. Where the moon found my tears last night, it held my sorrow in its silver light. Every shadow and every breeze carries the whisper of memory. Even on the way, your shadow in the dust, trace it left where we once stood. The sun falls slow across the field, and nothing feels like it should. Your shadow in the dust fades with every passing day. I reach for you in empty air, but you've gone away. The fence still holds our names carved deep, but the letters start to fade. Even the creek whispers low of the promises we made. I hear your laughter in the wind, it lingers for a while, but all the trails you left behind lead to an empty mile. If only dust could hold your warmth, I'd kneel down and call your name, but the earth keeps you where it will, and I remain the same. Your shadow in the dust reminds me love can slip away. I chase it through the open field, but it cannot stay. Evening falls across the barn lawn, shadows stretch and sway. I linger where you once stood, but you've been gone all day.